and the 25,000 plus lives that perished in that war. It was not a crisis, it was a war. Why are we keeping so quiet? Let's not be belittled, Bougainville. You have a reason to speak. You have a reason to be independent. We have lost 25,000 plus lives. Our development has been set back 50 years. How can a country treat its own people like this? You have a reason to speak. You have a reason to be independent. President, we talk thank you to you if you're here or you're listening on the radio, to Attorney General into this full house. We like to thank you. Long a few of you that have gone out internationally without fear or favor, now talk long 97.7. Me feeling we've gone cold. We've gone cold in this house. We've gone cold in this house. Apart from the president. Apart from the president and apart from Attorney General. Time me go na mikisim to go right na. When I wanted to run for the by-election, the first person me go looking was Attorney General. Me talking him, sir, ba me run the by-election. Turango talking me. Me talk Turango because this man actually goes out of his way. Attorney General goes out of his way. Even in his situation, he goes out of his way to talk about what we need to be talking about as leaders of Bougainville. I'm talking me. Francesca, time you go to Parliament, at least I've got some weight off my shoulder. At least I've got some weight off my shoulder. Me stand up the last Parliament sitting without fear or favor from the word go. Me talk long want him something. People blow you me, he die long him. I spoke without fear or favor. I went emotional. And did it have to take emotion? You would have listened to everything that happened on the floor of the Parliament. You had him one member of Parliament, he told him, why are we so emotional about it? You know, some people in Iglo talk one time, you know, 25,000 pigs that were lost. We lost families, we lost clans, we lost people that go to churches, different churches in Bougainville. We lost people, and we need, and if there has to be emotion, let there be emotion. If there has to be tears, let there be tears. Me stand up the floor of Parliament where me started this walk about below me, and I want to ask all of us to collectively stand together and be heard to talk about what you even vote long him. 97.7. Me talk gente na mi harim. Attorney General talk. Me sa harim President talk. Me sa harim Vice President talk. Na mi sa talk. Well, Turango talk law independence. Na mi talk law independence. But when do we collectively talk about it and stand up and collectively talk about it? Is it because we don't have corporate memory about this? That there's only a few of us talking about it? Independence ready. Time me walking in speech blow me. Time me walking campaign blow me, Honorable House. I said, head talk blow me, and my theme for my campaign was getting North Bougainville independence ready. And more or less move it as a region and say getting Bougainville independent ready. Please. Me like you, miss up talk, na supporting President blow you me. Miss, I feel him some time. I feel sometimes in my little quiet moments. Miss, I feel him. President, you talk long independence. We want to support it. Even on the last JSB, I expected everybody to pay for their ticket and go and support the executive government as it was sitting in the House. Are you telling me you can't even afford a ticket to go, and even if that meeting house, wherever it is, to see this whole Parliament in Port Moresby, even when Parliament sits, I expect to see this full Parliament of ABG go sit down, long Parliament, lo Papua New Guinea. Show your presence. You don't have to speak. Me like him, lo next Parliament sitting. I did ask as soon as I went into parliament, me like you probably mama block come sit down in parliament. You don't have to say anything. Your presence alone on the floor of the national parliament shows the way. Shows the way. Me like him, at least sample parliament, even if you tell him you don't have money for your ticket in there. Strategize, that is a strategy. A strategy. Gonna sit down in parliament, a full parliament of the Bougainville House of Representatives, Madam Speaker. You need gonna sit down. So impressions for you that we are serious about this, that we are serious about this, that we are questioning. When will the 97.7 be at least tabled on the floor of the parliament? Push that we want to make sure that before 2025 and not later than 2027, independence for Bougainville isn't not before 2025, no later than 2027. No good ba yung ma-approve 2027 na tok-tokya ko wala natin. Honorable House, minalaglotok sorita mito kolsem, minalaglotok sorita mito kolsem, it is cold in this house. Apart from the president talking about it, apart from the AG talking about it, it is cold in this house. I want to see you talk your independence, bombard the newspapers, bombard the TV, bombard the newspapers, bombard the airways. I tune into Radio Bougainville, I hardly hear anybody talk about independence. Have we gone cold? Also, Robert Hamal, member of Bougainville, what are we going to show for our independence readiness inside Bougainville? Miharin, Attorney General Tok and Tok la moderator. When we go as a team to the next JSP, I beg you to come to the next JSP. I'm asking 40 members of this house to please pay your way and go to wherever the next JSP is going to be. Go and sit there. Your presence alone will show the importance of your 97.7. Your presence alone by showing why we need a moderator, and that the moderator has to be, we give names, we nominate moderators, and let the UN decide. We are not going to be belittled, Bougainville. Let's not be belittled, Bougainville. You have a reason to speak, and you have a reason to be independent. You have a reason to be independent. And you have a reason to be given to it. What am something? Here. Why are we keeping so quiet? I must have looked stupid. Bawling my tears on the floor of the parliament. I must have looked stupid. I'm telling you, I did the right thing. And yet the parliament, they had no Bougainvillian parliamentarian in there. You knew it was a sitting. You show me next parliament sitting, Madam Speaker, Mr. President, Mr. Vice President, Executive Government, and these honorable members of this House. If you are serious about that 98.7, I want us to go and sit inside Longflobo Parliament. I can't do it alone, but at least I've opened my mouth without fear or favor. Me talk. What's our fallback plan? Do we have a fallback plan? Time long after 2027, give me talk long agreement, give me talk long, me talk independence for Bougainville, not before 2025 and not later than 2027. After 2027, have we got a fallback plan? Me not like him through ball around him, you me round him, you me round him, you me round him, you me round him, you me now round him, you me also. No, we are a group of people. We have lost 25,000 past lives. Our development has been set back 50 years. The blockade, we were treated like one, and you know what meaning? How can a country treat its own people like this? And yet you may sit down again and look, stop. It's going to be okay. No, it will never be okay. It will never be okay until we're given that. It will never be okay. It will never be okay. It will never be okay until we're given what we died for. Until we're given what we got killed for. And the 25,000 plus lives that perished in that war. It was not a crisis. It was a war. It was a war. Never call it a crisis. Kami talk this to Honorable Madam Speaker. May look long constitution play me. Like what member for Hago talk long him. Let's not sit down. Let's not be complacent. Let's never be complacent. Never. No one in this house should be complacent. You know that one plus is tablo mi loya. One plus bratablo mi it must talk. But you may come up. But you may come up lo way. Me no look him too. Please, please, very please. Money shouldn't be the reason why we can't say we can. Money shouldn't be the reason. I told up somebody on Facebook. Time is I talk independence for Bougainville, nothing more, nothing less. And this Asian person said, you're going to get independence, where's your money? Nami talk, shut up. Shut up. I'm not going to be belittled. I might be just one small person. I might just be one woman, but I'm not going to keep my mouth shut until I see something. And I know there is something out there. Collectively, as leaders of Bougainville, let's stand together. You may so many people blame me too in Southern Bougainville that yes, we are ready. We need the support, whatever, however it may be. I'm going to some places to look at how we can. Supposedly, we're not going to be able to seal our roads. Let's find a way. Let's find a way, ABG. Let's find a way to seal our roads. Let's find a way. If they're going to say there's no money, let's find a way. So at least all mama atol si can get way can go to island blongor. We are a resilient group of people. We are. Honorable House, we are. We are. Me like him, you walk one time. Again, the Constitution for the independent state of Bougainville, we're going into the second draft. We need to make sure AG, while he's sitting here, you must walk close to one them. You must make him sure that we have the third draft at least before 2027. And God willingly, if we had to have the third draft by 2025. You can say it's not magic, Francesca, but I'm saying when we have this thing before us, when we have that call before us, yes, we can create magic. Yes, we can do, by God, divine intervention. Yes, we can do. 2027, 2025, 2 years that are very, very crucial. Independence for Bougainville, not before 2025, not before 2020, not later than 2027. This la staplo bill, nami talk, nami think. Not before 2027, no later than 2020. Not before 2025, no later than 2027. And we bring him Milo sila ask him Blomi, Attorney General. Are we still going to have the ABG election in 2025? Or are we going to let this current government continue until 2027 in preparation that I think by that time the Constitution will be ready? Are we going to have the Constituent Assembly established? And this I'm like ask him where me got long and bad. Me talk strongly here. I'm for it. I'm it. I want to talk about this. Madam Speaker, Madam Deputy Speaker. Bill me cry. Bill, when me cry, me look him, just a few of you that actually carry that burden on your shoulder. It breaks my heart. Misa looking President Baigona go talk, Lowena, without fear of it, the boldness is there, and Batokosem. Misa to poor, thank you, Lison Armstrong. I see the AG walk with his walking stick. We started this government. And I pray in my heart, Lord, let him stay on. Let him stay on until we see the flag. But me talk like what Honorable Zawai talk. Let's get ready. Let's get ready. If we are going to be played around like all local people, I will say, set up one and fallback plan after 2027. Now, me no sa high team too, also mem no sa high team too. We can declare UDI on top of 97.7 where you vote long him. No one is going to take that vote away. But I want to see we collectively stand up and talk about this. Not just one or two or three people. You think me no por lo time talk, but the thing is, yes, if someone has to perish for talking about independence, let it be, Lord. Let it be. What's one life compared to the 25,000 plus? Me asking this parliament, please. I started off here, me go have for a special purpose. And even if I'm not heard on the floor of parliament, at least I've opened doors for us to talk about it. Attorney General, thank you for consistently pushing and for consistently saying, no, we want it this way. We want it this way. It's us you're talking about. We want it this way. Please listen to us and help us to do it this way. Attorney General, thank you, Pablo, you. Me ask him too long bipartisan committee. Me no sabe bipartisan committee in Nampwe. As I speak today, I'm with the alternate government. And I know plenty of people not been liking when I moved to the other side. I know a lot of people in my electorate all not been liking too much, but at least you know where I am now and you know why I went to the other side. Me plan get a 4-place stop long government. Me talk na, but me talk also too. Me no talk na, you know not yet. I moved to the other side just to be the voice and voice it out the way I voiced it 3 weeks ago. Member of Voice Central is inviting me to go to Arawa tomorrow, launch a 5-year plan, and I will speak. I will speak. Me talk President Taylor morning and the Vice President when I walked in, I said, sirs, I'll be traveling to Arawa tomorrow. Me go walk him. Lick, talk, blow me, encourage him, Bougainville to stand tall. Madam Speaker, me talk thank you, allow me, me talk. Belbla me kirap, me like you missing up one time. Whether we are first-timers or not first-timers, independence for Bougainville, let's hold hands together, let's work together, let's not be belittled inside of this love. Strong work about you me. Me talk thank you, allow me talk, Madam Speaker. But you may walk one time, you may mama inside the Parliament of Bougainville, and let's talk to our women as well. Come up with a program that I can be part of. Now you may walk about him. I always have time to be part of whatever is happening in Bougainville. I started from here, me go on tap long up. I will always have time. Let me take part in all programs that is start here. Thank you, Honorable Madam Speaker. Thank you, Honorable House. Long giving me really time. Let me talk to long up. Thank you.